So I thought it'd be fun to make a video recording real-time process of me making a batch file using ChatGPT. And I'm gonna try to keep this under 40 minutes, hopefully. Only thing is I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be successful in that time frame. And this is gonna be something that's kind of go on top of the video I made on how to set up the Tesla graphics cards for an ESXi virtual machine. And what this video is going to do is it's going to simplify um, some of the tasks for the virtual monitor setup. So yeah, let's start, I guess. All right, so my first prompt I'm asking ChatGPT is I want to make a batch file that'll copy the contents of the folder it is in to the C drive. Okay, that was easier than I thought. um, the problem is source directory where it is. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know how to specify where. Source. So does this just work as is? I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. So I'm just gonna make me a quick little test file here, I guess. Setup dot batch. Oops, where'd I save that? I'm doing this on a virtual machine right now, so you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing, but yeah, that's one downfall of this video, I guess. Let's copy this to my test folder. So, oh, I forgot. I need to make it in a folder with a specific name. Let's see. All right. So I asked it. I want to have it create a folder in the C drive to copy the files to, and the folder name will be USB MMIDD. Oh boy. um, what? Why did it make it? I didn't realize it'd have to be this complicated, I guess, but okay. So we're just gonna have to update that batch file, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta save this to the desktop. I can't save it to the inside of a zip folder. There we go. Now let's copy that over. And I'm gonna test it. Like I said, unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to see. Test it. Unless I guess I choose to not be lazy. Let's see here. Alright, please don't do anything stupid, OBS. Nope, don't make you visible. There we go. Hey, it went to the right window right away. Placement wise, I don't know what this is gonna look like. It's not great. Oh, actually. This plan may have been bad. Well, hopefully that'll pop up there. So the folder doesn't exist currently, and I want this to copy into there. Oh, it's doing something. Although I feel like that's a lot more files than it should be copying. I guess we can find out. Oh, it's zipped, so it won't tell me. Extract all. Let's see how many files or folders are in here. Based on all the motion I'm seeing, though, I feel like it's doing a lot more than it probably needs to be doing. There's 10 files in 2 folders, and I think it's like trying to copy my whole hard drive to that folder. Oh my. So the problem is I'm going to have it specify the path. Oh God, that was a mistake. So the question is, how do I ask it to do that? Because I thought I asked it a pretty good. I want to make a batch file that'll copy the contents of the folder that is in to the C drive. Set destination C. So why is that not working? The current directory. Um, so I'm asking it, it seems like this batch file is copying the contents of my hard drive to that folder. I just want it to copy the files that are in the folder the batch file is in. Okay, now it's explaining stuff. The reason I want this is because it makes life easier. Lazy, I guess. Yeah. Echo off. Hides commands from being printed. I don't really know why that's necessary, but whatever. Sets the destination, makes a directory if it doesn't exist. This thing here is apparently a special variable that expands to the full path of the batch files directory. Okay. So now, we are gonna make sure I'm in the right folder still. Okay, good. We're gonna edit that batch file. Oh, I can't because it's in a zipped folder. Copy code. Save. overwrite that. Find OBS, pull this back up. All right, so we have the new batch file with the new code. Let's see what it does. Well, that was quick. And that's outside of the frame, so I'll pull it up. And at least from a visual standpoint, it looks like it successfully copied everything over. Wow, that was way too easy. Um, there's more to this video, so, but I got that done in 10 minutes. And the only reason it took so long is because I didn't do a good enough job explaining myself. I knew what I wanted in my head. It's just it took me, it's like 3 tries to get to the point where it did what I wanted. So the next thing I want to do is I want to see if I can have it create a, well, yeah, I want to see if I can have it create a batch file for me because yes, I can. I can just create the batch file myself and put it in that folder that I have saved for future use, or I can just put it in the batch file. That way, people like you, if you're watching this, can just steal this code, copy it to the folder, and then it does all the work for you. I do not know how I'm going to ask it this, so I just think I'm going to ask something. Uh-huh. Okay. You know, I could read this and do the code myself. I will probably skim over it, but I'm going to have it write code for me. First 3 lines, next 2 lines, echo command, create new batch file, name copy files.bat in the USB folder. And then it creates, okay. So I need to find, oops. I have the file name that I need. Or not the file name, the command in the batch file. Oops. I'm gonna create this as start. Put that in quotes, just in case he gets confused. All right. Just realized something. So I said this is the batch file I wanted to create in the USB MMID folder. Probably should spell that right. I want the batch file to be named start. I want the batch file to contain this text. I'm not going to say in quotes. I think that'll confuse it actually. Contain this text, which is the location of the file and then the variable that goes with that file when you run it. And then to ask it to add it to the code we created, which is kind of funny that I said we, considering I've done nothing but tell it what to do. So I guess, is it really we or is it it? And that looks promising. It's explaining why. I should read it because then I would learn something, but learning's overrated. I'll skim through it real quick. So the code makes sense. Like, I don't understand how it did this, but reading through it, like, it all is logical, especially after it's explained and stuff and whatever. Um, but yeah, creates the start in the USB folder, creates text, writes text. All right, save the script. Not bad. All right, so we're gonna update the code now. Yeah, heck, we'll pull this up even though it's not even in the frame. There we go. Lazy. I can't edit the zip folder, and I want to leave the zip folder as is, so that's why I'm doing it the way that looks dumb. All right, now we're gonna run setup. Instantly done because it's basically nothing to do on an SSD. And we have start. Let's edit that and see what it did. Yeah, did exactly what I told it to. I don't know why I'm surprised. So, a little further. Now, at least for me, we're gonna get even fancier. I'm gonna have a really hard time figuring out how to prompt it to do this, but the third step basically, is it the third? Hmm. There's several things I could do that I didn't think about. But I'm gonna stay on point right now. And the first thing I want to do is I want it to add the start file to the group policy editor. I don't know how I'm gonna ask it to do this. I mean, I'd probably just straight up ask it and see what it does, but the interesting thing about this is thinking about how to word it is probably more challenging than learning how to do the code. The funny thing is though, like, okay, let's say I learn how to do this code that we just figured out so far. Well, I only know how to do that. Versus if I learn how to ask ChatGPT questions better, then I learn how to do more than just one little set of code that I'll never use again. I'm just gonna ask it if it can do what I want. Huh. um, what? Uh-oh. Now we're in dangerous territory. Oh boy. Um, Definitely gonna have to read the explanation for this, because that is a lot of code. The first three sections are the same as before. Set commands of Let's define two variables, policy name with the name you want to give the policy, policy script with the path to start.bat file. The next section creates a registry file named policy reg in the USB MMID folder. This file contains the necessary registry keys to add the startup script to the group policy. The last line runs the regedit command with the /s switch to silently import the policy.reg file to the registry. Note this code adds the startup script to the local group policy. If you want to add it to a domain group policy, you need to modify gpio-id and som-id values in the policy reg file with the corresponding values of your domain. Also, running this batch file may require administrator privileges depending on your system settings. I mean, we're doing this on a VM, so it's not like we're gonna hurt anything, I guess. I'm gonna just say version 1 of the script that works so far. Startup script, start.bat. Policy reg. Okay. I understand this line, kind of. I don't understand these. Oops. I don't understand these two lines. Don't understand that line. Don't understand that line. Yeah, let's just YOLO it and see what happens. It's a virtual machine. I made a snapshot. I can just nuke the virtual machine and go back to a previous state. Copy and replace. I will pull back up the virtual machine. We're going to delete this folder and see what happens. Oh my. Oh, okay. I don't. Oh wait, no, I did do a few different. What's this copy files? That wasn't there before. Huh? That's weird. So it copied it to the. What? How did it do that? I don't understand. It'd probably be easier just to pull this up. What's word wrap? I don't see. Oh, there's system 32. So it looks like it made a bunch of files to do the task. Added policy. So it only created two things, I guess. What's policy? Okay, so that's this other part of the code that it created. So GP, and then Windows settings, thinking, startup, and it's not there. I think I told it something wrong. Huh. Configure computer Windows settings, script startup. Maybe it's because of how I worded the path that I wanted it to go. Since I didn't list the full name of the whole like script slash startup. Just realized it's off frame. Whoops. Also want to make it bigger. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh. I think I asked it wrong. Okay, yeah, it has the wrong path, I think. How do I copy? How do I find this path? Export list? No. Um, Alright, so I'm telling it that the code worked, but I didn't explain what I wanted in a way you would understand, so it would do what I wanted. Uh, let's say add, not run. Um, computer configuration, and then Windows settings, and then scripts, startup, shutdown. Oops, I'm not showing what I'm doing. There we go. Scripts. All right. Oh my. Ah, this looks even more scary. Although more understandable. That is a lot of code. Um, yeah, this is where it becomes a problem because I don't know anything about programming. I don't even know what a VBS script is. Visual Basic? Probably. Um, so I'm just gonna hope that whatever it did previously didn't matter because I'm gonna just copy this and YOLO it. close some stuff. Whoopsie doopsies. Let's get that back. Interesting. Save. We'll copy that. Copy and replace. Run. Oh, nope. Access is denied. And this is where I think I'm gonna get in trouble. Hopefully I copied that. Why is it not letting me send? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, oh, that's weird. It only copied the start folder, or start file, I mean. I'm gonna have to run this as oh, I can't run it as administrator. See, the thing I'm trying to do is make this as simple as possible. And if I have to go through the process of extracting the folder, does that really make it simpler? I don't know. Replace files. Okay, sure, why not? I didn't know I already extracted you. Now let's run setup as administrator. Okay. I'm gonna lose track of where everything is, but that's okay. There's the folder. Just copied that. Oh, it forgot. Okay. This is one of the problems I don't like with ChatGPT when doing stuff like this. I'm just gonna ask it. Of course, I spelled words wrong. There we go. Also, now that I've run that, I need to go and check to see if it actually added that group policy or not. Nope, it didn't work. Okay, well, that sucks because we've gotten a whole bunch of nothing done, that means. Luckily, I did save this, even though I do have the chat history. That's all junk. Oh man. I mean, copying the files and making the batch file is a huge leap forward. Huh. I mean, that saves a couple steps. Just double check that that still works. Yep, good code. Um, So I told it that the end of the code didn't add the start bat file how I wanted it to. I want to ask some questions so I can ask better questions to get your help making the code. I don't even know how to ask the question. Also, I'm covering up. Whoops. Uh, can I change the gpedit MSC configuration and command prompt? However, you need to run the command prompt as administrator. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna ask it, how do I find the path of a setting? All right. Properties. Okay. Oh, that is a long path. So I know where the path is now. Do I just simply copy? Open local group. Let's see. Navigate configuration. Start files. Show button. Why can't I just copy that file there? That's what I don't understand. There's probably a good reason for it, but I'll run the setup real quick. Pull OBS back up. There we go. And I have the path. Oops, I had the path. There we go. Copy that. You need to provide administrator permission. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, oops, also that's out of frame. Just reopen it. Maybe I need to reopen it to refresh. There's probably an easier way to do that, but yeah. Nope. So I do need to tell it, like I said. Let's start. Hmm. Um. Oh, cool. Let's see if this works. So, well, I'll just copy all the code. Oh, I'm being not very attentive here. Let's show what I asked. I don't know where I might have covered up a lot of this. So this is kind of the steps I've been going through. And I asked it what it looked like to copy the file there and then add it to the policy. Because I believe, I guess I don't even know. Because if I add it here, I just tell it where it is. Oops. I mean, that's one way to do it. So let's just delete this file. Go away. Pull this back up again. Poo. Alright. We'll just run setup. Yes, all. There we go. Start again. Where's group policy editor? There. Nope. There we go. Okay. That doesn't copy the folder. I guess I don't need. Lots of ums. So actually, since this code is understandable, I think source start file destination. I don't need the copy. I just need it to add the policy. Okay, I need to rethink this code. Or I need it to rethink this code. I should quit acting like I know what I'm doing. Well, it doesn't matter though, because this. Oh, dang it! I just closed that. Because this file does specify, I believe. Edit. It does specify the path. I guess for starters, yeah, screw it. We'll just save it as is, and then we'll, once we verify it actually works, we will, something. Let's go name it GP policy. Probably should show what I'm doing. Boop. Dot. Woo. Hopefully I didn't do anything bad. Alright, dot bat. Right now, under startup, we need to remove that. And then, that was easy. Not there. File's not there either. Why is that? Run it as administrator. Okay. Now the file's there, but is it here? It's not here. gotta do some thinking here. Darn it. Policy state machine. Why? Why is this not working? Why can I not click on the window I want? Not that one. There we go. Group policy, state machine, script startup. What's this state? Oh, it's a registry entry. I don't. Add to the local policy. So I don't understand what this is doing, I guess, because it's not doing what I want or what I think I want. Like it might actually be doing this the right way. Um, computer configuration, Windows settings, startup. When I click, there is no left pane. Now there's a left pane. Can't rotate that because there's nothing there, I guess. When you click on startup in the left pane of the group policy editor, you should see add startup script listed in the right pane under script name. Left, right. Yeah, it's. Okay. I'm not seeing it there. We're at 48 minutes now. If you're not seeing the add startup script listed under maybe an issue. Oh, I'm covering up what I'm doing. I do not remember where I left off, so I'll just scroll up. This is the code it came up with. Explanation. Me asking it where I found it, or find it in gpedit. And now it's telling me troubleshooting. Patch file containing script that's been copied and has correct permissions. Don't really know what permissions it needs, but okay. Command prompt is administrator. Huh? Okay. Oops, I think it's administrator. And we're going to change to this path. Suppose I should show what I'm doing in Windows again. Move this in view. Dir. Start.bat. Run the batch file by manually typing his name. Is that supposed to be? I don't understand. Oh, the script's supposed to go in that folder? That seems weird. This is gonna get messy fast. Continue. I think I need to run as administrator. Okay. Still not in there. File cannot be copied onto itself. Operation completed successfully. Do I need to reboot the virtual machine? Well, let's just reboot it, I guess. In the meantime, I don't know what to do. Hopefully, I can reboot that pretty quick. I do need to remember to make copies of these files that I've created so far so I can go back to the snapshot I took. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to reboot. I've occasionally had weird quirks with my virtual machines where they get very unhappy when you reboot them, which is annoying. So we'll just wait and see if it does what I need it to do. Ooh. Looking at other things while I'm waiting. Just learned about a new sport, dehumidifier bowling. This sounds really exciting, considering I have dehumidifiers at my shop. Oh man. Oh, the virtual machine's being dumb. This has gone longer than I wanted it to as well. I haven't figured out why, but sometimes when I reboot the virtual machines, they don't come back right away. And they kind of hang. It's not frozen, it's just not doing anything. Oh man. Although the virtual machine I was testing this on isn't fully configured either. Oh, there we go. Progress. Log on screen. Yay. Pull remote desktop back up. And will it point to the right one? It did. This is back. I also need, there we go. GP group policy. Thinking. Still not there. So All right. Let's start. What? As a policy that runs start.bat file is set up. Say it as a Alright, I'm telling it copy the file, but the policy doesn't show up in the startup properties scripts list. Okay, so it's saying it might not have executed properly. Event viewer. Why should it be in the registry though? Windows logs, system. It's going slow. I think it froze. Yep, it froze. Warning. Error. Don't know what any of that means. Same error. There's update client. Don't care. I don't think it's an issue there. HK local machine. I can just copy this path. Startup script policy. It's not there. Now the problem is we're adding to the code and I'm gonna get confused. So let's think here. I need to save copies. Edit and save. Copy here. I'm guessing it's gonna want me to run this manually, so I don't know, I'm doing that the hard way. CD, USB, MIDD, GP, can I tab? Hell yeah. Claims it was added successfully to the registry. Can I like F5? And what's this script parameters? Nope. Why? Oh, wait, we can find the location here. Well, there's one possibility, which is I need to run this. That's the file I created. What file do I need to run? Huh, I left out a step in my notes. What's this file? Actually, I need to run, dang you, Windows. I need to run it as administrator. There we go. So restart's required. Joy. Now we're gonna go well beyond. So I'm wondering if this isn't working because I haven't run the USB MID file yet. I don't know why that would matter though, because that has nothing to do with. Now I'm gonna wait again for this to reboot. As my cats beg for food like little naughty butts. I'm looking at you, Smokey. Naughty. I gotta wait just a little bit longer before they get food. It's not food time yet. And while I'm waiting, I gotta edit my instructions. Alrighty, let's see here. Is updated. How are we doing on the reboot? Not so great. And we're pushing an hour. I'm gonna give it this one last hurrah and then probably give up for at least the purposes of this video. I have a feeling I could easily make this like a 2-3 hour video at this rate. I accomplished the primary goals, which is good. But that is not exactly what I wanted to end things. So we're gonna pull up group policy editor. Also should make sure script is still not there. Come on, computer management. Make sure the USB device virtual monitor basically is set up. It is. Go to regedit. And we're gonna find the folder. Oh, it's already there. Yeah, it's still not there. It's not. We'll run it again. As I lose my mind. Run as administrator. Refresh. It's still not in there. Please rewrite the code with those suggestions. All right, well, try that now. Run as administrator. Went by faster than speed of light. Still not showing up in the group policy editor. I'm just gonna close it. I feel sorry. I feel like this should be fairly straightforward, but what's this? Oh no, it's still, yeah, it was already there before. This code still isn't working. Is there a different way to do this that will work better? Now it's going to go PowerShell, which is fine. Problem is, I wonder if I can convert that other code that works into a PowerShell script. Oh my. So I could just have it make these scripts for me as part of the batch file, but yeah, I don't know for sure yet what I want to do. How did it condense all that into just this? Did it? I guess we'll find out. Alright, I've done this recently, so PS is PowerShell script, I believe. Nope. The PSC? PS1. PlayStation 1. um, Run with PowerShell. Um, I think. A? Oh my. Well, it did something. I'm in the right spot, but oh. Okay. Um, Still not. So it did make stuff. Um, but it's not. It's, oops, close and reopen, I guess. Still not there. Because I believe that's where it needs to be. What I might have to do. So it's created all these. I guess the problem I have is it's created those registry entries, so there's no problem there. I don't know if what is done works because it might actually work. I just don't have a way to verify what it's done. The problem is I don't know how to explain it. The problem is it's not creating a group policy variable where I expect it to be. Like this might do the exact same thing as what I'm trying to do, which is to have it run um, that start.bat file in the startup properties. So I think this will be where I stop. There's really nothing I can add. And hopefully, eventually I'll figure this out and I'll do a video on the file I made. It'll basically be an update to my ESXi setup for the NVIDIA Tesla graphics card. So I guess if you somehow made it this far and watched all this, congratulations. And of course, thanks for watching.